We're live. We're here. We're hot. I'm at the beach. I see Walt down in the waiting room, smiling and laughing. We really did come from the beach. Hey guys, hello, welcome to Cool Crap We Love. Episode, guess what? 35. Oh my God, it's this many episodes already. My name is John Peasy. It's 8 o'clock on February 24th, and welcome to Cool Crap We Love. And tonight, by the way, I just looked at this and realized that now I didn't get it. Our guy who makes all the artwork there, if you could see that, which you probably can't see at the moment, but I could see it. It actually said to pontificate. Okay, that's interesting. I've had a really weird day. It's been crazy. It's so crazy, and I'm happy to be here. I've had a strange day, but I have to tell you, things are really getting strange. You don't even notice today. I read in the paper that 99% of people approve of Biden, and I'm not a political guy. And I asked who that was, and apparently they were the people that are coming into the country. That's terrible. I don't do political jokes, but anyway, hey, it's time. Let's bring on a person that's aged very poorly. This is Walt, the old man Papaleo. I shut off my phone, Walt.
You know what's funny? I was listening to that non-political joke, and who's the one person that said no, I don't like him?
The one person, I have no idea.
You said 99% of people approve of him. One of them getting across the border didn't. One guy.
There you go. That's actually very funny. That's very funny. I know. It's just I was looking at the immigration thing that they were doing today, and I was thinking to myself, oh my God, there's a tremendous amount of immigration. I thought that maybe one of the things that we could do that would be really helpful would be to like open up like a something in New York City, like a welcome center. You know, perhaps maybe.
Yeah, because that's real close to the border.
Well, just to give them, get them coming in the right way and get them, moving the hot dog cart down the street. I don't know. Immigration is a really big issue, and you and I, we don't do politics, so what?
Yeah, we don't do it.
We don't know. I think New York needs for all the immigration, an embassy for the immigrants. That's what you need. They can come in and say, "Welcome over here."
I just want to be able to, if something happens to me, run to my embassy. I always wanted to run to an embassy.
The embassy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like in the movies. Where you go? To the embassy. I got to get to the embassy.
That is so funny. That's what they do in all the movies at the embassy. Matter of fact, there was a great movie about the embassy being taken over, and I think it was in Paris. You remember that? It was a really good movie. Do you know
what was that? That was
yeah, that was what it was.
Olympus?
Hey, thanks for shaving. You look like you're really shaving well tonight.
I didn't do it, man. I just got back from. Well, I didn't just get back. I've been back from Jamaica.
That's right, Jamaica, yeah, man. And you were hanging out in Jamaica, man.
Everybody, I mean, I've never smoked pot in my life, but by the pool, it was like smoking cigarettes. These people. First of all, you couldn't even smoke cigarettes, but these people were smoking pot next to the pool, and nobody cared. It was as long as you're not carrying enough to distribute, or distribute, or whatever the word is, then you're fine.
I went to Jamaica once with a friend of mine who actually brought pot with him to Jamaica, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He had it in a cigarette. He had it in a cigarette case, like all these joints. I don't know. Because he couldn't get
in trouble that way.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding. Then again, this is a long time ago. It must have been the 90s. Speaking of which, this is a show about before and after, right?
This is, it was so funny. We came up with this idea because I saw a picture of somebody who was just so good looking when she was younger, an actress. And then I saw her now and I was like, wow. As George Gallo would say, wow.
Hey, by the way, here's the funniest line of the night for me. Look at that. Okay, that's very nice. John Semino says, mine two favorite podcasts. And then he says, wait a minute. Oh my God, Walt is alive.
I'm gonna kill him.
Peasy's fake ground is hoodie 3 weeks of laundry on the floor. Yeah, you're right about that. It's 3 weeks of laundry. Actually, I got different cameras, and I'm having difficulties with my cameras. Now, look at this. You can see this. This is my regular camera. This camera here is an $800 camera, and it's so good. It shows every line in your face and everything. I hate it. I don't want to look that good.
But your words are behind you in that camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That true? Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So
wait a minute.
Anyway, no, I think we're in real time. No, I'm
No,
not. You're delayed. Well, I can't go in and out. You know that, and you know why? Because I'm the host of this whole thing, and I go in and out. You're not here. You disappear.
You're delayed. You're delayed now because you messed around with the camera.
What am I gonna do now? It's too late. Hey,
walk backwards.
It's all good. Anyway, can't wait to the curtain. Jay Gilbert, Walt 2. Is that a curtain? LOL.
It is a curtain. It's a curtain because I'm too lazy to set up my green screen.
That's okay. You were away in Jamaica, man, having a good time. And
I was.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
And yes,
Jamaica is great. I did spend some time there several times, and I loved it. I love it. I even like the Jamaican people. Yeah, I did. Great.
I like the Jamaican people. COVID, you had to be in by 8 o'clock at night. If you were still out on the streets, you got arrested. So they're trying to keep the numbers down. There was only about 68 people in the entire resort that I was in that held probably about 300. The first day I got there, Thursday, it almost looked like we were the last 6 people on Earth.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that, though. Good day to you, Julia. Or how do you say Julia in Australian? Good day, Julia.
Good day, Julia.
That's funny. When I was she's in Australia,
yeah. Why would she be watching us?
Why not? She does she has a show out there called the Girls of Australia, I think, like the Housewives of Australia. That's what it is.
Why don't I know that?
Well, why don't we watch it? Maybe we interview her one day.
Why don't we get her on the show one time? Why don't we just send her a link?
Hey, now Gilbert just said, did you eat chicken on the guys on the side of the road? Let me tell you, some of the best jerk chicken you will get is on the side of the road.
I love the jerk chicken there.
Yeah, me too.
I loved it.
And you were on your diet before you went, and when you were there, you went off, right?
Oh my God. I ate like I was going to prison, like I was going to the electric chair.
Yeah, I know.
I ate. The food was so good. The alcohol was flowing. It was 85, 87 degrees every day.
Nice. You take a lot of sun. You look a little pink.
It wasn't bad. My nose actually burned down there.
Yeah, because I love the sun. It's just that if you just take too much up front, you're stuck for a couple of days. You got to stay out, and it stinks,
First day I didn't wear any sunscreen. Second day I wore a hat and sunscreen. And I got to tell you something. I did a little pole dancing. They were doing some pole dancing, so I decided I was going to do it. And somebody videotaped it. And I got to be honest, I'm really fat.
Really? You wouldn't? Yeah, I would have never noticed.
I could not believe how big my stomach was in that picture. And I'm walking around like, hey, I'm on a diet, man. I'm losing weight. And I get on that pole, and it looked like Gene Trifolo on that pole.
You have milky breasts for a white man from America.
I do, man. I got milk. Oh, they feel pretty good, actually.
I got the same problem, man. I'm working out. I'm pumping it out. I'm doing everything I can. It ain't working.
Frankie Del Pizzo will get rid of it. He got rid of his, but I don't know.
Anyway, it's tough. Anyway, let's
bring up some celebrities.
Did you drink Red Stripe?
I did. That's all they had. They had Red Stripe and Heineken. I drank Red Stripe like it was Bud Light.
Yeah, I hear. When I was down there, I ate a lot of. A matter of fact, I went to one of these all-inclusives years ago in the '90s with a couple of friends of mine, and it was all-inclusive and it was all you could eat. And I remember
that's what I did.
I ate like 23 lobster tails.
Yeah, I ate. I ate something in the Route 66, which was all American barbecue food. I had like one of everything on the menu.
Yeah, you see, that's the problem. And then I went to the bathroom and a mermaid came out. So let's bring up. Yeah, I know it was nasty.
These pictures are of the stars that we knew back then and what they look like now.
And this is in no particular order because you sent me some pictures. I grabbed a few pictures of people I was thinking about, and there's no particular order. And we have some pictures of you and I as children.
Yes. It's so silly.
I know it's kind of silly, and I don't know if I don't know if anybody wants to see your or my baby picture. I mean, what's the point of that?
Yes, they do. I want to know what people think because my family has seen these pictures forever. Your families have seen these pictures forever, and I want people to say, "Hey, Peasy was cute. Hey, Papelo was cute," or they were ugly, and they're still ugly.
I was ugly. I was ugly. I wasn't too ugly. I was 3 ugly. All right, let's see.
Easy
All
there, Smokey.
right. Oh yeah. So the first guy coming up. Oh, this was a good-looking guy that women were crazy about.
Look at this. Look at this McDouche.
Now, see, you just I bring up one picture, you start laughing at the guy. I mean, wait a minute. Let's give him a moment of peace.
That's Val Kilmer.
Yeah. Women were crazy about Phil, but look what happened to him. He turned into Meatloaf.
Right.
Now,
he looks. Oh my.
that is something interesting there. He's a young. First of all, the difference between youth and age is look at us right now. Look at us. We could have a chin fight. You know, what are you drinking there, Walt? Is that what is it?
Snapple.
Snapple. Okay. We could right now have a chin fight. So look, right? Who's got the biggest double chin in this game? Look, I'm wearing these just to cover
it. I'm not wearing these things. I'm wearing these things as masks.
I have my own turtleneck I carry with me everywhere. So
as Chris Roach would say, it's a meat scarf.
A meat scarf. This is a good-looking guy. He was a young guy.
Look at that. Now, back in the 80s when we were growing up, Val Kilmer was the joint, man. That guy, he was Batman. He was in a couple movies. He played Batman in Batman 3. And now look at him. I didn't turn out like that. Sorry.
Well, as a matter of fact, why, you were any better than that? Would you rather be you or old Kilmer? Which one would you rather be?
Well, listen, if you're bringing in the money, but I got to be honest, if a girl was going to choose between me and Val Kilmer right now, I got a feeling I got a shot here.
I'm sorry to say.
Bro. If they didn't know his name was Val Kilmer.
Okay, maybe. Come on. All right. Look.
All right, I think I can win that battle.
Let's see. Let's ask Mina Levy, who's from Florida.
Yes.
And let's see who else is in there. A beautiful Julie Angelina. Okay, so
we got 17 people watching right now.
There's 2 women. You could ask in the things on our chat. Should it be Val Kilmer or Walt?
Yeah, if you had a chance right now, not knowing he's Val Kilmer, he's probably broke. That picture and this face right here, who do you choose?
I'm interested to see in a few moments who they choose. It's going to be.
I know who they're going to choose, or they're going to try to be funny.
Well, if they were funny,
if they choose him, they're stupid.
If they were funny, Mina would choose Angelina. All right, this next one coming up here is.
Mindy Cohn. Remember the Facts of Life?
Back to Life, yeah. And by the way,
Facts of Life. Facts of Life.
That poor girl. Facts of Life. Thank you. That poor girl did not have a very attractive, and she was probably booked on that show to become the unattractive girl with the chubby face. And it may not even be a fault. She was a young kid, but she just had a big. Some people are a little thicker than other people, and it's just, I don't know. We just judge people poorly.
But how about this? How about just like have a salad at this point?
Yeah, but I think she's just meant to, we're all meant to be what we're meant to be. Like we're meant to have meat scarves, right? And this, and now look at her. She looks like Ursula from the Disney movie.
Yes. She looks mean. She looks mean.
She's probably very nice. We shouldn't judge her poorly.
All right, Mindy Cohn.
By the way, she's wearing an ugly Christmas sweater on top of it all, so that makes it worse.
This is one of those where you wouldn't take her before or after.
Yeah, but you have to remember. We shouldn't say anything because she'll probably come on the show.
No, yeah, yeah.
No, well, think about this, Walt. Think about this for a second. This poor girl, when she's put on as the big chunky girl, whereas the blonde is supposed to be the gorgeous one, just like in. And Here's a Story. You had Jan Brady, and you had the geeky, the chubby, the beautiful. Yeah, you always have this duality that needs to be done. So
look at that perfect part down her head, though. Look at that as younger, perfect. But yes, that's Mindy Cohn, and I just thought that was weird how she dressed herself. Became what she became.
Well, what have we become? What are we becoming?
I don't know if my hair can do that.
I think it'll do fine.
Your hair can do that. Your hair can do that.
Whatever lack of hair I have here might be able to do that.
That's all right. The plugs look great.
Thank you. I'm talking about, well, I have plenty of them. They came pubic plugs. They're working out very well. I'm a dickhead. So this one, there goes my sponsor. There goes our sponsor. So this one,
we just lost 2 viewers. Look at it. Dynamite.
By the way, I didn't know you brought this in because I'm friends with JJ. I know JJ. We worked together many times. He lives in Vegas. Great guy.
Yeah. I brought him in because he didn't want to come on the show.
Because he didn't want to come on the show. We put him up there. Okay. All right. That one is fine.
But look at JJ, just a pretty decent looking black man when he was younger.
Oh, yeah.
And now look at him. What?
You have to bring up he's black.
Well, I'm just saying he's a good looking guy back then. You knew, what can I say? And now he looks like a reptile.
Yeah, what's funny too about Jimmy? We did a gig at Parks Casino together. I brought him into Parks, and so I picked him up at the airport and I said, "Come on, we're going to Parks." I said, "Look, if you want to go out to dinner," I was taking him out to we're gonna have steak dinner or something or whatever. He was nice. He flew in from Vegas. He was like, no, man. I'm like really easy. I'm like, what do you want? He goes, let's just stop. And he went to 7-Eleven. He's buying like grape soda and the Twinkies and candy. And I'm like, how you say? He goes, yeah, man. I work out. I walk on the treadmill. And I was like, all right, whatever you. I got to tell you though, he's a really nice guy. He's a really, really nice guy.
Grape soda. You had to bring up grape soda, right?
Well, he did. That's what he drank. He was like. He was eating candy, man. He was like, I was like, you eat like that at this age? That's like, fuck, that's screwed up.
He was older?
Yeah, this was like 3 years ago. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But he did go on a treadmill every day. And
he did not age well. He didn't age well.
Who does? Who ages well?
I'm going to say I aged well. I aged well. I'm a little heavy, but I aged well.
He looks charcoal broiled. That's pretty funny.
But he did not age well. If you remember, I don't know if you know this, but Jimmy Walker was supposed to be the biggest star, like Jerry Seinfeld's star, back then in the 70s, and he just never turned into that. Whatever happened, maybe because it was just he didn't want to come on this show. I don't know.
That was the reason. Now this is kind of weird. Speaking of meaty breast meat,
oh my God,
is that what you look like in Jamaica?
I didn't look not like that. No,
but holding that sandwich makes it worse, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's why I picked that picture. I mean, Jack Nicholson was a pretty good-looking guy back in the taxi driver days. No, that was De Niro. That was De Niro, right?
Yeah, that was. This is funny though. I mean, he was. I don't know if he was a great-looking guy when he was young. I mean, I'm not a judge of good-looking men.
He's a good-looking guy.
Is he really? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest look.
Look, we're guys, but when guys look at other guys, we don't really judge them as good-looking or bad-looking. But if I had to say who's a good-looking guy, you always look for guys that the women think are good-looking. That's when you say, oh, that's a good-looking guy.
No, I'll tell you if you're a good-looking guy. I'm very, very secure with my sexuality.
Yeah. Okay.
Jack Nicholson was that. Listen, Jack Nicholson was a good-looking guy. You are not a good-looking guy.
I'll give you that. As a matter of fact, though, but I do have something in common with Jack Nicholson and this lovely girl. I have the same breasts. All right.
He does. Those got to be like a B cup. They got to be at least a B cup. He's got cranking over there.
Yeah.
Listen, the ladies tell us, what are those B cups? Are they a full A cup? What are those?
That was his commercial for Got Milk. So, all right, there's another one coming up here. Now this guy, all right, again, there's no order here, Walt. I just throwing these out,
Go ahead.
This guy, women were crazy about. I remember in the movie that I went and saw, I don't know with whom at the time, but I remember women were nuts about it. Women were dripping for this man.
Yeah.
That's the nicest way for me to say it. By the way, the fact that we're laughing at people's ugliness, isn't it cruel? It's very cruel.
What happened there? That's Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, Mickey.
Charlie, they got my thumb. They got my thumb, Charlie.
But let me ask you a question. Good-looking guy?
Good-looking guy back then.
Okay, but women went nuts. Now, you and I agree, women who like this guy think he's good-looking, he's a good-looking guy.
Now he looks like a melted candle.
I don't know what happened here. What is this? Whoa.
It's all that plastic surgery those dope addicts out there do.
I mean, women would have cut off their toe to sleep with this guy after that movie.
Let's see if Mina and the other one would take him now or me now.
But let me ask you, was this when he was young, Mickey Rourke? Was it the movie? Who was the woman that he was tying up to the bed with the thing?
That was Kim Basinger, wasn't it?
Kim Basinger was hot. She was hot. Those lips and that blonde hair. And she's married to that super liberal guy, Alec Baldwin. Right. And Alec Baldwin divorced her, didn't he? I think he beat her up or something. He was beating her up.
I think he beat her up.
Yeah.
It looks like Alec Baldwin actually beat up Mickey Rourke.
In that, you're right. Yeah, Mickey Rourke looks like he melted.
He does. He looks like he's a wax candle.
He was a wax figure, and he just kind of melted a little bit. Or
hot day at Madame Tussauds.
It's almost like those apps that you just say, let's pull the face this way and pull it that way. With your finger on the phone. It's like you get all these different looks. Terrible. All right. Let's see what they're saying in the comments real quick here. What's going on? Mina Lee laughing. Joe Fish. Hey, Joe Fish is saying 9.5 weeks. That's correct. That was it.
9.5 weeks was the Kim Basinger.
Very bad plastic surgery. No kidding. He turned into a crap show. Yes, he did. You should get a puppet like Walt. For what? I have enough problems keeping him down here. It's too much. All right. So next person coming up here. Again, in no specific
I'm having fun with this show, by the way. Now, I don't know this guy's name, but I do know him as Rooney on Ferris Bueller. That was the principal on Ferris Bueller.
The fact that you'd even bring him up, this is like so vague. This is not even on my radar, Walt. It's not even on the radar.
But look at him. Look at him. He was a debonair-looking principal. He was that douchey principal. Back in Ferris Bueller's day, Rooney, you're an asshole, and now look at him.
I don't have much to say about this guy because I just remember that movie quickly and that's it.
All right, pass on him. But I saw it and I'm like, hey, everybody's gonna know who this guy is, and look at him now.
Now, we have to get to our pictures, but before we get there, now here's a woman that was beautiful when she was younger, and then gained a little weight.
This is what started it.
Yeah, is that the first picture we saw? I said, "Oh my God, look what happened to that poor lady."
Yeah, that's Fanny Felcher. What's her name?
I don't know her name. I when you say it, I'll know it.
God, not Faye Dunaway.
Her name is not. Oh God.
She was also in Man with Two Brains.
Was she really?
I forgot her name. Oh, but look at how beautiful she was as a young girl.
Now, I think I said this to you before, and I say this very often, and I don't mean to be in any way disparaging, but women, and it's true. I hate to say it, men too, but more so women.
Say it.
Say it. I'll say it. Women don't like peaches. You pick up a beautiful peach off of a tree, and the beauty of it is just it's perfect, it's beautiful, everything is good about it. But if you leave it out 3, 4, 5, 6 days, it turns into Mickey Rourke.
Rot from the inside. It starts to rot on the outside.
That's nasty, though. The thing is that it becomes like it's a short shelf life, is what I'm trying to say. Beauty is a short shelf life.
You realize your wife is watching this upstairs, right?
Well, I found the picture here of my wife and I.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
I don't know if I want to show this or not, but I told her we were doing illusion shows, and I said I want you to have a look like her, and I want to be like the cool, sexy guy. I don't know. I don't know if I should be exposing. I'd rather expose myself from the pants down, almost. All right, really quick, I'll give you a flash of that.
Dude, you look like Corey Feldman. You know who you look like there?
Corey Feldman.
You look like, put that up. You look like Corey Feldman and Elaine Boozler met.
Oh, shit. Oh, she'll hate you now. She'll hate you. Oh, by the way,
you don't like Elaine Boozler?
No, but well, I think my wife's much prettier than Elaine.
I'm just saying she's got that facial features as Elaine Boozler, but you look like Corey Feldman.
Well, this is the woman I threw away before my wife. I got rid of her.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
You know, she was too much trouble.
Somebody is sick of that, by the way.
And then in between, I dated this other lady.
Well, she had a good tongue.
Thank you very much. So, all right. And now this is who I've turned into.
What was that lady's name? She was, oh God, I can't think of her name. But she was her. Yeah, she played Fanny.
Yeah. Wasn't she with Bruce Willis in that show? Wasn't that the...
No, I got her on here too.
What was that show with Bruce Willis?
That was Moonlighting.
Oh, Moonlighting. It wasn't her.
No, that's not her. That is she was somebody's got to know who that is.
Walt was great as Chunks in the Goonies.
Listen.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Gilbert. Her name was Kelly McGillis.
No, that wasn't Kelly McGillis.
Oh,
that's not her. No.
Oh.
That's not Kelly McGillis. She was in
Kathleen Turner, Rory.
That's it. Kathleen Turner.
Thank you, Rory. Thank you, Rory. Rory, is that your real picture? Or is that you 20 years ago?
Rory. I know Rory too.
Oh, you know Rory?
Yeah, she's from the neighborhood. She's from the hood.
From the hood. Okay. Let's bang along here because we're halfway through.
Kathleen Turner, man, I watched Dumb and Dumber and I saw that picture on the left there. And I did not know that was Kathleen Turner until the credits went by. I was like, where was she?
Let me ask you though, if Kathleen Turner, like, let's say, had a little Botox and dropped 40, no, still?
I don't even see her face in there. You don't even see that girl's face in there.
But some women, you ever see some women age? They do a little work here, there, and then they look beautiful. I mean, they really.
We got a couple coming up.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Yes, right.
I hope. Well, this show's not about that, is it? It's just
no.
This show tonight is about us laughing about people, isn't it? It's kind of sad.
Yeah. Well, we're just, what we're making. You know what this show is about today? Making ourselves feel good.
Why? You look in the mirror right now? Feel good? Okay. I don't.
I'm just saying. Oh my God. This one here is what's her name? Donatella Versace.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Oh,
I mean, she was a decent looking girl. Now look at her.
Yeah, I look at that and I think, can she haunt my house and how much would it cost?
Yeah.
Right?
She looks like that guy who walked up in Poltergeist and said, "Get out."
Yeah. She what is it? Look at the features here. What is it that's making her really creepy is my question. Like, let's get a real, I mean,
it might be the teeth.
The teeth are coming out forward.
Might be the black eyes.
The black eyes really have, heavily.
She's got that V on the top of her head.
Yeah, she had a V when she was younger.
Yeah, no, yeah, she did. But that not like this is and those jowls.
Well,
she looks like almost like a lion. Yeah, but not like that. Look at her old picture. She didn't have them. Now she has them. She almost looks like that guy who played Beauty and the Beast. What's his name? That guy.
I want to know, does she come with a casket?
I don't know, man. She does not look good.
How old is this chick?
I don't know how old she is. I don't want to know how old she is, but I got to be honest. I think even lesbians would choose me over her.
Maybe so. I know your breasts are probably more fresh. All right. So the next one. Now this is an interesting one. I wouldn't have picked this, but you did. You did pick this one.
Yeah, that's Bridgette Bordeaux.
Wow.
But look at her. Look at her. Like, she was beautiful back then. She was that girl next door. Look at that. And now, I mean, listen, granted age, I get it.
She's probably like 80 years old over there. I mean, you're comparing like 19 to 90. I mean, look,
I'm just saying, I'm not looking to see who destroyed their face with plastic surgery on every one of these. I'm saying that's what we grew up with. This is what we have now.
Maybe it's from eating too much meat.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Those teeth, I guess those teeth look the same, but I mean, she's not really horrible looking.
Oh my goodness, they don't. They're yellowed and they're chipped and oh man, I've seen better teeth on chipmunks. It's not good. Speaking of, maybe I don't know. I say meat. Maybe people eat meat. Speaking of, the next person is a vegetarian.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I put this up there for a joke, obviously, but you can at least see him in her.
I see him in her. That's really funny. Him in her. him and her. He was.
I didn't even mean that.
I know, but you see him turning into her. Look,
I don't even know. Does he have well, I saw the picture on Vanity Fair, so he has the breasts, but I don't know if he has the plumbing.
I've been hearing that was a thing they kept talking about for a long, long time. I mean, if I was him and I turned into a woman, I would have had cut off on Father's Day just to make a point. Would have done Father's Day. Would have been Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Yeah. Hey, you want to come over and see what I cooked up?
Right? Can you just imagine that on the trophy case?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't think they do that. I think they actually take it and then they turn it inside out, so you still have the feeling of it. Here it is, and then it goes like that. That's what I understand they do.
It's sad. Why do you know so much about this?
Oh, because I've done it several times. I'm a surgeon on the weekends.
Yes.
I read about this. I mean, this is fascinating stuff. You want to know how it works. So just think about this. You take the skin of your member and peel off that skin and get rid of whatever's in there, I guess, and then fold it in. And then all of a sudden you have the sensitivity of that skin to what it used to be. After all the swollenness of it comes down after.
What do you think they do with all that stuff inside?
What
do they do with that? They just throw it in the garbage? I mean, they throw it in one of those.
They plant it. They're growing wild all over the place.
What do they do? They sell it like in one of these third world countries as a delicacy? I don't know.
They plant it because I know a ton of D's all over all my neighborhoods.
Right. They're growing like crazy.
This is terrible, though. This is.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's a good-looking guy, and look at what he turned into.
And you know something? If this is what you need to do and this makes you happy, this is America. You're supposed to be able to do it, right? So it's all good.
Yeah, but this is America. Don't listen, I don't have a problem with it, but there are people who have problems with it, and if they have problems with it, it's America, so they can have problems with it. Don't treat the person any differently, but you don't have to deal with it.
Oh, wait a minute. Should that person be on the girls' football team or the girls' basketball or dance? That's the thing. I'm like, I don't know about that. That's not too cool.
No, she shouldn't be allowed in the Olympics because that's Bruce.
I agree with you. And if I'm taking a leak and this girl walks in, that kind of makes me a little uncomfortable.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm at the point where I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, at this point. Yeah. Because you're wondering.
I've been doing one of these.
Well, I don't know. At my age, they say, "Can you get it up?" It's like I can't get it out. All right. So the next one. Oh wow! I didn't know you pulled this up either.
Back in the '80s, Boy George was happening, man.
Yeah, he was. He was coming into the old age. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Look at him now. I would not even know that was Boy George if they didn't put these two pictures together.
I wouldn't either.
George O'Dowd, if I remember right, his name was.
Yeah. Something. I remember seeing this picture.
Look at the Mighty Have Flow. Can you imagine like just a reunion concert of Culture Club and that guy getting out and singing?
I remember looking at this picture. I don't know, another picture. His eyes remind me of what's her name?
As Boy George, or is the
no? The eyes remind me of a girl's eye. What's that name? Is that girl? That girl. She's a beautiful girl, actually.
Kathleen Turner.
No. Let's see. What the heck's her name?
Who's that?
She was married to Bruce Willis, and then she married that young guy, and they got divorced. You know what I'm talking about?
Demi Moore.
Yeah. Tell me the truth. Those eyes don't look like Demi Moore's.
Yeah.
Right.
I got to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you wouldn't recognize this guy. And back in the day, he was the first guy to come out and be singing all these tunes, and everyone loved this guy. He was huge. I don't recognize him. But it's not as funny looking at him as opposed to looking at her. I don't know. It's not as funny. It's just not as funny. But all right.
But it's sad. It's sad. That's what that had.
Speaking of sad, he looks depressed. He looks like I just ate like a whole loaf of Italian bread and I need to go to sleep. That's what he looks like.
That has turned into that.
Yeah. Now, I don't know why you brought this one in here. Oh,
That's Mark Hamill. He was back in '77. He was the joint with Star Wars, and now look at him. You can't even tell it's him.
No, I didn't tell it was him. But we get older. Everything starts to hang. You gain some weight, and I guess women aren't the only peaches. I mean, guys, or what are we? I don't know. I guess we're the same thing.
That's a grape that turned into a raisin.
But it's just true though. Men age a little bit better than women, generally speaking, for some reason.
Yes, I mean, men become distinguished
sometimes, not all the time.
That's why I'm going to start smoking a pipe.
Yes, pipe. Yep. And make sure it's not that pipe.
It's already folded in.
Oh, yeah, it's folded in. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. This one hurts. This one hurts.
Now, what is her name?
That's Gina Davis.
Right.
Gina Davis. She's an Academy Award winner. And she was one of those girls, man. It was just like, wow. Got to watch her on TV. Got to watch her in the movies. Big movie star. And that's what she looks like now.
Yeah. It's so strange. So strange.
No, it's just not so strange. You're being nice right now, which is weird because I'm not used to you being nice.
I am a very nice person. I try not to be judgmental. Maybe you, but Demi Moore, beautiful, Jaclyn Smith, Shayna Twain, Christy Brinkley, Ellen McPherson. Still, all those are the women of the '80s.
They're all still good looking. Right. That's what Rory's saying. They're all still good looking.
Christy Brinkley still looks damn good.
Yeah. Billy Joel's an idiot.
I know. It doesn't make any sense.
Look at him now. He looks like Boy George now.
Oh, he looks worse than that. Yeah. Oh, Mark Hamill is 70. Thank you, Gilbert. 70. All right. Like that. I think Mark is and there's an accident, had some facial changes. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Not my fault.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
What?
Rory said Boy George is in recovery with huge weight gain.
See?
So coming out of that, he went to eating bread.
You'd think everybody would just, with Marie Osmond, just jump on board with her.
Marie Osmond, really does look good. Doesn't
she look good? She looks good, man.
She's sexy. And how old is she? I mean, think about it.
She's got to be 100, no?
Yeah, she's getting up there. Yeah.
She's a little bit country.
Yeah. I'm actually, I always, every time I see the commercial Weight Watchers, is like, she's pretty motivational. Yeah. All right, let's see.
That's Axl Rose. That's Guns N' Roses frontman. Look at him. Cool SOB back then. His real name is Bill Bailey, if I remember right. And look at him now. And he's still on stage doing his act.
Wow.
Axl Rose. You can't even tell that's the same person.
No. He looks like, you knocked his bike over at a biker bar somewhere and he's like coming outside. Wow.
A lot of ladies would have given up anything to Bill Bailey back there when he was in Guns N' Roses.
Really?
Now, again, I ask you ladies that are watching, out of the 18 people that are watching right now.
19.
Me or Axl Rose right now, not knowing that's Axl Rose?
No. Hey, by the way, I'm glad you did bring up more men here, just not women that age poorly. And there's another one here. I'm laughing at this. You know something though? So he was a really good looking guy and physically in decent shape and had a good face. And so now he's over here having a few beers, he gained 15, 20 pounds for COVID. All right, whatever. It's not the end of the world. He's not the end of the world.
Pierce Brosnan. Boy, that was my favorite James Bond right there. Mm-hmm. That guy right there.
I liked a lot of James Bonds. Speaking of muscles, look at this.
The thing that caught me on this one was the bathing suits.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to wear that one the second time around.
No, that's what you call a banana hammock.
A banana hammock, yeah, right.
Well, look at him. Look at him go ahead.
I call it size too small.
Yeah, it is. But look at him. This is for all my bodybuilder friends out there, which I probably only have one. Look at what you turn into.
Right.
This guy was the biggest bodybuilder in the world, and now look at him. That's what you have to look forward when you turn his
all
age.
you idiots that are out there
Yeah.
pumping iron and doing it every day and eating the protein shakes and not having the carbs, and then you
That's
get
it.
older and you're back to where you started from.
So when you were younger, you couldn't wipe your butt, and now that's what you look like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Wow. Wow.
That's amazing, though, right? That is amazing.
It is amazing. It's saddened. It's age is like a very well. We're here. We're there, bro. We're here. All right. So look, before I
Bring us up.
I have a couple of my own here. But before I bring in my own, I have to show you a picture. There's two pictures here that was sent to me. I think you sent me a third one too, of you when you were a kid.
Yeah.
In a wig.
See, I was doing this. I was doing this way before Bruce Jenner.
But was this before it was in or after it was out? That's what
This was me at a Halloween party, and this is when I knew that I like to make people laugh, because I dressed as a woman and I went on stage. And you had to go across the stage, but I walked by like Mae West. And everybody just started laughing, and I was like, I really like this feeling.
Well, it's time to end the show. It's time for us to not do these shows any longer, because I see you've gone a whole different direction here. I didn't know it started that young. Look, that's really funny though. You look like a cute girl. You look like a cute little girl
with my mother's wig on.
I would, I would be embarrassed to put up a picture if I was wearing a woman's wig.
I don't care.
I'm too vain.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, how old were you there? I would say 7.
I don't know. I was probably about 53.
All right. Now here's another one. This is you, Walt, right? This is you again.
Yeah, that's me, my brother, and my sister. So that's me on the left. But look at how cute that was.
Now, which one is it? The biggest, oldest kid or the youngest?
I am the oldest kid.
Because when you say the left, okay, it is the left. Okay.
Yeah, so the left, and then my brother Brian is in the middle there, who watches the show, and that's my sister Robin.
Wow, it looks like your brother Brian was a nicer looking little kid.
Yeah, I did have that little redheaded strawberry blonde thing going there.
Yeah, and apparently there was a sale. You were both wearing the same shirts.
My mother dressed us alike all the time.
What's the difference in age between you two?
Like 14 months.
Actually, looking at that picture, for a minute there, I thought you were Siamese twins in one sweater with two.
That is funny. I never thought of that looking at that picture.
It's like one sweater with two heads. You had to be separated at 12 years old.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. All right. And isn't there any more of you? I think I got one more at the bottom here. This is what you sent me, another crazy picture.
Last minute.
What is that?
That's how I clean up.
That was you, I guess, at a wedding, huh?
That was me at a wedding.
Well dressed up. All right, cute little, like a 7 or 8 years old kid there.
Yeah, probably around 6, 7, or 8 years old. But that right there is what this turns into.
And you're probably walking down the aisle carrying those things, saying, "Boy, if I only had that girl's wig, I'd be so much happier right now."
I can't wait till I get older to put on a wig.
All right, so let me show you I got 3 pictures here. First of all,
this is hilarious.
Yeah, I have a picture of I'm not into showing my pictures real quick, but I'll show you my first dummy, which was really kind of interesting.
That's in its inception.
Yeah, he was a great little puppet. Yeah, I love that guy.
That's great.
That was at my birth.
I missed him.
So I thought I had a picture. I did. I had one, but I think it's gone. I don't know where it went. I had a picture of me doing a party when I was a kid, young. Anyway, this is my like babyish picture, I guess. I guess it's when I was a babyish.
Oh, it's no time.
I was a good-looking little baby. You know how you're old? Your pictures are yellowed and they're black and white.
It looks like somebody's tickling your ass.
Yeah, I know. You know what's funny too about that? Look at that blanket. That's the kind of blanket you'd have in the 60s, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like what is that, Scotch Guard or something like that?
Yeah,
or something like that. That classic Scotch tape looking thing.
Now
but you got the same hair.
Here I am in the late 60s in my grandfather's backyard wearing suspenders.
I gotta tell you, that don't look like you.
What do you mean it does? That's definitely me.
It doesn't look. I'm not saying it's not you. It's just I can't see you in that picture.
Well, there's the baby thing. Then there's a little bit older.
All right, you're doing it chronologically.
We moved to another year older.
See, I can't even see you. You know who I see in there? Jonathan Winters.
Yeah, you're right.
I see Donnie Most and Jonathan Winters in there.
And then here's my mom.
With you
kissing me when I was a little baby, and I was laughing because I was thinking about what I'd be doing for a living as an older person.
I mean, did they cut your hair, or did they take you somewhere to get your hair cut?
No, I just had, they
went right across.
Yeah, is that what it was? Yeah, it was the 60s, 70s. I don't know. It's like, that's kind of, he just had silly hair.
Yeah.
But I don't know. These are the baby pictures. All right, let's get back to the funny people here. Let's laugh at others. Let's not laugh at ourselves.
We had to bring those up though.
Here's somebody that age. Remember Gilligan's Island? Is it Ginger or Marianne?
Ginger. Oh my God. She looks like a slee stack from the Land of the Lost.
Now, isn't she the only one left out of there alive?
She's the only one left. Yeah, she's the sole survivor. She won the $1 million.
I just want to let you know that since we've shown our pictures, we went from 19 to 12 people.
I see 8. I see 8. 8 people. That's all right. We get seen in reruns.
Yeah, there you go. We get seen it. Yeah.
But this is Tina Louise. That's what she looks like now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, how old is she? Think about it. I mean,
it doesn't matter. I see ladies in our senior center here, and they don't look like that. That right there is your deal with the devil coming due.
But how old do you think? I mean, how old is this lady? I mean, she must be like, is she 80 years old? I mean, if she's 80, all right, you say, well, she's not that bad for 80. She's okay. She's
You don't do that hair then. Don't do that hair.
To make you stand out?
Yeah, I mean, that hair, that stringy hair that brings attention to that face. How about this? Just don't go out.
Yeah, I know. We should just not live our lives once we get aged. It should be like Logan's Run. Just go into the air and blow up and move on. It's all over.
Crazy.
Speaking of stringy hair.
Oh my God. Everybody remembers Home Alone. Look how cute little Kevin was.
He was the cutest kid ever.
Yeah. He did it. He smacked his face with the shaving lotion, screaming. And now look at him. He looks like a.
At 17 or 18, he emancipated from his parents because he was tired to being controlled by them, and he got all his money, and he was like, I'm out of here. See you guys. He left them.
It worked out well. Look at how it worked out well.
Yeah, it worked out. He's probably got a ton of money. All right, who's this guy? Oh.
That's Al Pacino.
Al
Pacino, good-looking guy back then. No, his face caved in on him.
But it ain't the end of it's not the end of the world.
It's not bad, but
not the end of the world. Okay.
Yeah, just that his face caved in. Tara Reid, remember her from the
the
American Pie movies? Look at her now.
Man, she looks rough.
Back then, everybody had an apple pie thinking about her. Now look at her.
Yeah.
That's sad. Sad, I'm telling you.
Oh,
sock it to her. Somebody socked it to her.
Now, this was America's sweetheart.
Yeah, this is Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn was America's sweetheart.
It's all coming due. The devil wants all his payments back for the price of stardom.
Oh man, yeah, she does. She looks really rough. It's and she was a great actress, very funny and cute, and what she was selling was cuteness. Cuteness is what she was always selling.
That's right. And now look at her.
Speaking of cuteness,
what the hell?
What's that?
I don't know. I can't even believe that's her.
I can't believe that either. Can that be it?
I've seen pictures of her.
Right.
And that doesn't look like her. But hey, I brought it up because they were together. So maybe it was just like a really bad one night thing. I don't know, but they were together. I didn't put those together.
Oh my goodness. All right. How about this guy?
Look at that. Steven Seagal was the baddest ass in the world.
Yeah. Now tell me the truth. As a guy, Women love. Do you think back then he was a good-looking guy?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the jaw and the face and it's got, and then all of a sudden, he gained a lot of weight over the years as he got older and he started practicing with Tai Chi or something, right?
Yeah. Now he's a citizen in Russia. He doesn't live here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to tell you, if you haven't noticed anything about Steven Seagal movies, they were always 3 words in the title: above the law, out for justice, marked for death, fire down under. It was he was like, you know what? Let me think.
What's a new
out
one?
For cheeseburgers.
A Mac with fries. It's funny too. He lived in Staten Island for a while. He lived in Staten Island for a while. He had a beautiful house right down the block from me. Yeah, on the water in Staten Island. He wasn't there very long, a couple of years apparently.
Now he lives in Russia.
He was doing every time he would fight in the movies, he always would like a guy would come over. Oh, this is another one. Oh,
that's Johnny Depp.
Now Johnny Depp's a good looking guy, and now he looks like, I hate to say it, but a person that's really ill.
Yes.
Right? Like,
I'm telling you, it's the price of fame. It's all coming back.
Is it the price of fame, Walt?
I think it is, man, because they're injecting stuff into their face and the drugs that they do to stay in the parties, and
or is it with or without adrenochrome?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know? That's Maria Abramovic. She's like a Satanist or something, and they do these parties where they apparently like.
Oh, I see the big difference now. Yeah.
Yeah, and adrenochrome. I don't know. I heard it was in a movie that referenced it. About matter of fact, they said Sarah Jessica Parker was missing her adrenochrome.
It's so funny you should say that. Oh, look at that. Is that her?
Yeah.
Somebody told me to bring her up. My Lord, what happened? She was another one. Carrie Bradford was another one you loved.
Yeah.
That's her?
It's with and without adrenochrome. That's what they say in showbiz. I have no idea.
I gotta get Alex Jones.
This guy, oh my God, he looks better now than he did then. I think. Look at that. He was a young guy. He was freaky looking.
Yeah, he's a freaky looking guy. But look at again. That's what drugs does to you.
You can say what you want. These people taking drugs and they live long. I know friends of mine in my 50s dropping dead. These guys, they lived 100 years old and they're taking drugs and all kinds of stuff. Look at them. I mean, maybe I'm going to go upstairs and store crack with adrenochrome. Maria.
That's crazy, man.
This guy too, Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte. Yeah, that's not a bad picture of him.
Nah.
That's not the one I sent you for him, though, Nick Nolte. Did you bring that one up?
I don't know, but I got to tell you that the thing about age is that as we get older, we expand. Everything expands. Everything hangs and expands. So, that's the problem. Expansion and wrinkling.
No, she had a lot of work done on her face. What happens is when you do work on somebody's face, you can't undo it. You're never going to get it back to where it was. I mean, now I know she wanted her face pulled tight like when she was younger, but I mean, you start pulling that, then you got to pull it, to undo the pull. And let's see, you brought this up. Who is that?
She was the one eating the lobster with Billy, in that great movie with Billy.
When Harry Met Sally, right?
Yeah, Harry Met Sally. Yeah.
Oh, what is her name? Oh God, I forgot what her name is. I loved her too.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Oh, they see that they had a bad divorce. He's an addict. His ex-wife was LeBrock. LeBrock was.
That was the wife, Kelly LeBrock.
Meg Ryan, thank you, Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan. That's her, huh?
Nina Levy hit that one. Meg Ryan. Wow. Yeah,
she didn't age well there. Again, I think the devil's just calling back the chips. Going back to markers. Oh my God. Who is that? Is that the one that opened? What's her name?
She was in every child movie. So popular.
Lindsay Lohan.
And matter of fact, I met her mom a couple of times at events. Her mom was a very pretty woman, but Lindsay Lohan was drinking and drugging, and she was really heavily.
Look at that. She's got one eye that won't open now.
Well, in that picture,
look at one eyebrow lower than the other.
That's
painted on.
That's her Illuminati photo for 2021.
With the green screen that she had no picture.
Yeah, it's not good. All right, this one. All right, now this is a girl. Now this is a girl that I remember watching. I never watched Friends, but I remember thinking she was so hot. This chick. What's her name?
That is. Oh my God. She was.
Yeah, I know. I'm forgetting her name too, but she's really, really very pretty. And
Courtney Cox. Courtney
Cox, and then she married Arquette, right? David
Arquette.
And then David Arquette. Yeah, but now again, too, she looks. I don't know, a little rougher. That's all. Just
she looks rougher, but she's not bad looking, right?
No, but she's not 80 years old like some of the people that you gave me in here either.
Yeah, I think we saw them when we were younger, when they had the makeup studios doing their makeup too.
Is that what it is? That's what I mean.
Yeah, they probably weren't that good looking back then.
All right, one more guy. This guy was very White Wedding.
Billy Idol. See, but he looked like a demon back then, and he looks like the king of the demons now.
He definitely looks, I would say, satanic at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks like, he's going to incorporate you into his hellish plot. And he had a lot of drugs and drinking. I mean, these guys had rough lives,
Yeah. Billy Idol.
Yeah. Like a white wedding.
Billy Idol. Yeah, he looks like almost like Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
But, as the Green Goblin in Spider-Man.
You know something? I think I went through all of them. I think we
No, can't. There's no way.
I did. I went through everything you gave me and my own, and we're at 59 minutes. It's done and over already. Let's go check the comments. And
check some comments.
And Fugly Los Angeles. There you go.
Yeah, well, that worked.
Yeah.
That was correct.
Let me just check comments. Yes, that's right. Rory, she's right on the money. She knows she's good. She's able to pull all that stuff right out of her head.
She's an idiot savant.
She is from my town, Birmingham. Oh, Alabama. Really? I didn't know that. Kelly, what's her name? Cox.
Oh, Courtney Cox.
Yeah, her parents were not great.
Rory is from Jersey City, if I'm not mistaken.
Lindsay Lohan. I think they're talking about Lindsay Lohan because I'm going backwards, Now,
let me ask you something. We still didn't get the answer. Where's the picture of Val Kilmer and me?
Something. I looked in the comments here as you went through there, and
put that picture up again. I need this answer before I go to bed.
Nobody cares about the choice for you, Val Kilmer. Nobody cares.
I want to feel better about myself going to sleep tonight.
Marie Osmond is our age. Yes, she is our age.
Marie Osmond, I got to tell you something, man. Whatever Nutrisystems did, they did good.
I don't think it's Nutri. She's probably had a little work. And also, she has a clean life. Wasn't she a Mormon?
I don't know, man. But she was a little bit country, and her brother was a little bit rock and roll.
Her brother's like a little gay. But I think...
Johnny Osmond?
Yeah, I don't know. He seems a little...
No, thanks, man, because he was on next week's show. Good job.
Oh, yeah. I meant in a happy way. No, honestly, though, I think Marie Osmond, she was brought up a Mormon. They were part of the matter of fact, they were in Branson, Missouri. They had their own show. They had their own theater called the last name
Marie Theater.
Yeah, and apparently they had a good life. Like they marry and they have children. They spend a lot of time in family, and they don't take drugs and they eat healthy. And it's supposed to be people that are like very religious life or whatever.
And then you get one bad apple.
Yeah, as opposed to you going to Jamaica, man. Yeah, man, the party. Yeah, concrete.
You didn't get it. The Osmonds sang "One Bad Apple."
You're right. One bad apple.
Marie
show in Vegas, our front row. She looked great. Yeah, you see.
Yeah, that was at the Flamingo. That was there forever, and they had their faces draped on the side of the building.
Yeah, they really did great. It was really great. Hey, we got to go. This was too much fun. It was next week. We should do the people that look really good. Started out ugly.
Next week
and turned out really good. Yeah, later in life. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, they started ugly and then they became good looking.
Works for me. All right, well, I'm going to end on a positive note. Here's my mom kissing me when I was a little boy. Aww. Hey, we'll see you next week, episode 36 of Cool Crap We Love, right?
Seacrest out.
Take it easy. All right. My picture. Bye. Thanks for the comments, guys. Hey, you like the show? Smash the like button on YouTube Live. Like,
smash
share.
it. Hit us on BitChute. You can hit us on BitChute now. You can like us on Facebook. And also, what's the other one we're on? Rumble?
We're on Rumble. We're going on Cloud Hub. We're going all over the place.
Everywhere where Simon Parks is, look for us.
Ciao.